What's it called? What's it called? What's it called? No, he doesn't even know what it's called. What's it called? What's it called?
Oh man, so good. Anxious fart.
The sounds are back, everybody. We got the computer working. I had to get the computer working because the other day we were talking about it, and Caleb said,
Well, I was upset because I don't know how to fall asleep.
yeah, totally. Yeah, Caleb really needed to be burped yesterday.
Dude, sometimes I'll wake up and be like, I think I'm dying. And then I fart and I'm like, oh, come on. I still don't know.
Yeah.
It's crazy how I'm so stupid.
Oh, man, yeah. Isn't that funny? How, like, you can be in so much pain from needing to fart.
Yeah. And I'm like, why can't my body? But I guess my body knows that, like, look, we need to wake him up for this. Because if we just go,
yeah,
she might shit the bed.
Right.
You know, which I guess is nice, but
it is kind of funny, like, to think that I have a lot of control over my farting. You would think that it would just really like, I guess the world would be way different if we had no control over our farts.
Oh, yeah, I know.
I think that we would have a lot less shame because we would just know what everyone smelled like. Everyone would smell horrible all the time.
Yeah. But where are you supposed to, like in the old days, before bathrooms?
Yeah.
What do they do? Did they have to go out into the woods for every fart? Or are they just ripping them in front of everybody, you know?
They're probably ripping them in front of everybody. But probably everybody smelled like horse shit.
Right, so it wasn't that different than...
Yeah, so you're just farting everywhere, burping.
Yeah. Boy, I've been having some mean ones in Colorado, dude.
Farts? Burps?
Yeah, well, you know, I've been eating legal pizza every day and drinking peanut butter beer at night. And it's,
yeah, dude. Just tacos and candy, dude.
So this episode is after our last episode was we were a little tipped up.
Dude,
and,
I know.
today
Actually, this is a good follow-up because last week's episode, it was a week for you. It was just a night's sleep for us. Mm-hmm. Here's what happened the episode yesterday. It was a drunk episode. We were like, we're going to do a drunk episode, and those were fun, and fuck, it was fun.
It was very fun. But
Caleb was the headliner doing an hour. I don't drink before I perform, but I was done, and he had an hour to go. And by the time he got off stage, I'd had 3 beers. And so I would say Caleb was drunk, and I was gone, dude. I was on one, man. I was having a great time. And then I have family in Fort Collins, where we are now. And one of my cousins who I really love, my cousin Ezra, I didn't get to see them at all the whole trip, and I wanted to make sure to. So I got up early to go get breakfast with them.
Oof,
and so I didn't get a full night's sleep. 2 days of drinking.
Woo!
And
the elevation. Don't forget that.
And the elevation. And I'm a bitch.
And you're a bitch.
Yeah, so.
But that's baked in.
Yeah, everyone knows that, I suppose.
This is a good chill follow-up, dude.
Yeah, so this is the hangover episode. And I'm happy about it, man. God, what a great weekend, right?
Yeah, we really did it. Really did it up.
It's probably funny, too, from a listener's perspective, hearing, like, day to day. We were recording 5 episodes over this weekend. Mm-hmm. All of them so much fun. And this is how it's going to be this year, like chunks of episodes in, like, a contained amount of time. It's interesting. But, yeah, just, like, doing the show in person and doing shows in this weird little mountain town that has, like, all sorts of cool shit.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, it's been super fun. And man, I'm really pumped. Yeah, my lips are dying.
Dude.
How do people live? I don't understand.
I don't know.
There's so much room. Like Texas, no one's in Texas.
Yeah.
You know? half of Texas is empty, and people are like, let's go live in the mountain and gasp for air.
Totally.
And our lips are going to fall off. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I love it up here. You know why? Because there's a part of it I like to walk on.
We got great skiing. How often do you ski? Once every 9 years.
Yeah, I go
Oh,
skiing. I own
sounds worth
skis. I own 17 pairs of skis. They all cost $4,000, and I use them once a decade. I like to go on these backpack walks through the woods.
Oh, man.
I put my big backpack on, and I go through the woods for a couple days. And, man, that's why I live here.
Does hiking give you like a big old ass? Does that work your ass muscle?
Glutes?
Yeah.
I don't know. Have you observed that a lot of people have a fat ass in Fort Collins?
I sure haven't. That's what
Okay,
I'm talking
I
about.
see.
But I was like, you're walking up, so it seems like that would work your glutes. But I see a lot of pancake butts around town.
Yeah, it's a flat butt town for sure, man. If I had one complaint about this town,
Yeah.
dog shit asses. Just useless. Come on, dude. Fierce calves, though. And
Yeah, I wish I had a nice ass because it's like I have to sit on this bony little piece of shit every
you do have a bad ass.
It's horrible, man.
I have a great ass.
Thanks,
We've
buddy.
talked about it. You're welcome. I mean, I do. Look, man, we all have our
So when you're
strengths and our
sitting down, it
weaknesses.
just feels good.
Yeah,
Mm,
totally.
that's tough. I got to lay down to feel good.
Damn, dude. Well, me too, but it's not the same.
I just sometimes, it was worse when I was a kid. It was just skin and bone. And I would just sit,
Oh, God, dude.
felt like sitting on your two elbows all the time.
Oh,
Just
man.
a
I didn't
nightmare.
realize it was that bony.
Oh, it's a bony.
Because I haven't seen your naked ass. I've only seen
Well,
it through pants. And
it's
you look
not-
like a Lego man. Like if a Lego man were really skinny.
Oh, Lego ass.
Yeah.
Oh. Can't help it.
Yeah,
But
dude.
one day, I don't know what to do. What am I supposed to do? Like, go work on my ass all the time?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
I don't know how I got this fantastic ass. I'm like, I don't know. When I'm on here being like, I got a huge dick, I'm kidding. But I'm not actually
He's
kidding
not
about
kidding
the
about
ass.
the ass.
I do have, like, for some reason, I have, like, a fat ass.
And you don't even use it for good, Dave.
No, of course I don't.
You've been blessed and
Except to make people horny on the
do
street.
people do ladies go like, ooh, look at that
No,
big old ass?
of course not.
So like it's just sitting there for no reason.
Yeah, totally. It's useless.
Wow.
I mean, Allie talks about it.
Yeah.
She likes it, but I don't know if it's like a horny thing.
And imagine how big it looks to her. Allie is 1 inch tall, and
Yeah.
Dave's ass.
She's 1 inch tall. She weighs 1 pound. Allie is 1 cubic foot of matter.
Yeah, she's got a deal.
I'm dating a Rubik's cube, and
Yeah.
yeah, totally, and yeah, so my ass weighs more than her top half. I got like a 75-pound ass.
Oh, dude.
Man,
Yeah, that's an accomplishment. And yeah, I wonder what so when ladies look at us, they're not caring about the ass, right? They don't care about it. But what are they?
I think it's really
what are they
attitude centric.
Yeah.
I
They're
think,
not
like,
looking at our
the
legs.
women in my life talk about guys being hot, and like sometimes they'll be like, "That guy's really good looking. That guy's really handsome and stuff."
Yeah.
But then when they talk about someone being hot, it seems like a sort of like a combination of like you look at them and the way they carry, they're like the way that this person presents and carries themselves. It seems like they're a really good fuck. I think
Right.
that's what it is.
But if you're only
Yeah.
carrying yourself in a good and confident way if you are hot already.
not necessarily.
Well, who's like carrying themselves awesome and ugly as hell?
Stavros. Man, you know what? That's not.
Oh, what a quick answer.
That's not fair because I don't even know him. But I think that that's a thing that he says, and
Yeah.
He and I don't think he's ugly. That makes me feel bad because I literally don't know him, and I don't think that. But that's like part of his thing, and he is really confident, and he's like a big guy with like a gap in his teeth, and like he's balding with long hair, and he says it. He's like, I don't know, I'm confident. I fuck like crazy.
Wow. Well, I
yeah.
always feel like it's like the rule with rappers. Like if you're a rapper and you're ripped, hot, or you could just be huge. You know, like Biggie was cool and carried himself really cool. But if you're in between, if you're just pudgy,
Right.
it's difficult. You either have to be like a big papa or like a ripped guy.
Yeah.
But if you're just an in the middle kind of chunky boy,
Right. You do have to have it's like you got to have a direction. You got to have a thing. It's all got to make sense.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I
Like-
feel bad for the in between guys.
Totally, man. Like me.
Yeah, like us.
Yeah. Like he seems regular and fine. The only thing that's not hot is being regular and fine.
Yeah, that's tough. That's
yeah.
tough, man.
That seems like everything with him would be just fine.
Guys that look like writers.
Yeah,
Oh,
totally.
That's nice. He carries himself like he reads.
Yeah,
a
well, he
lot.
looks like a journalist in Tulsa.
Oh, that's
man.
great.
Totally. Wow, that guy looks like he sells. It looks like he sells a lot of securities.
You know how all former
Mm-hmm.
child stars look just a little bit like shit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally. What is that about
It's
being a
tough.
child actor that when you become an adult you don't know about pants fitting? It's just all their pants don't really fit, or their
Yeah.
face is like weirdly big.
Yeah, it's just nothing. Something is wrong.
Haley Joel Osment's face is like strangely
what?
big.
You know how they say if you're a fish and they put you in a big tank, you get bigger? I don't know if that's true. But they say, you know,
I've never heard that before. That's crazy.
or if you're a little fish, I don't know. You know?
Okay, yeah, I think conceptually I understand that.
Yeah. And you know how, like, if you get a baby elephant and you tie them up with a rope, even when they're a big adult elephant, they still think they can't break the rope, even though they could easily snap it because they're a big elephant.
Oh,
Anyway, I think that the child stars, their soul gets stuck or something, and then
in their
body,
child body.
yeah, and it just doesn't work. You know, it's like they dipped them in that river that Achilles was in or something, and it's just they're just not quite gonna ever be an adult.
Oh wow,
I don't know,
that's fucked up.
but there's something really wrong.
Yeah, I know. Wow, that is a really fucked up thing to say.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what
mean-
they're doing.
Yeah, Macaulay Culkin seems pretty funny.
Yeah,
Kieran Culkin is great.
amazing. Seems
Yeah.
to have really, but he wasn't really a star.
That's true.
But I feel like, you know how, because your career does not get better every year for anyone.
Yeah,
At a certain point, you either die or it gets worse at a certain
Right.
point. And when your career is on the downturn when you're 11
right.
and you're just like, oh, am I not hot anymore? I'm not as cute as I was
Right.
maybe I'm not cute anymore.
I gotta stay
and that's
cute.
just got to fuck you up in your head, you know?
Yeah.
And then I think that somehow that the energy transfers to their big old dumb head.
Oh yeah, and their face just like swells with rage and jealousy. Yeah. Your cheeks, or maybe they get cheek injections to stay cute, to look like
Right.
They go to a plastic surgeon and their mom's like, make him look like a Campbell soup kid.
Yeah.
Haley Joel Osment looks like he's trying to look like a cherub. He's like a cherub with a beard.
Cherub.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's tough. I don't know. I feel bad. I wonder what they, you know how there's certain foods. I'm like, I wonder what the diet is to make you look cute. You know?
Oh yeah. Oh God, dude, being a child star would suck ass.
I know, it's terrible. And how often has it ever worked? Like
Yeah.
who's ever other than like Justin Timberlake and Ryan Gosling?
Well, the thing is that like the only success stories, right? I'm sure that there are a fair amount of people that are fine, and we just don't think about them because they're just completely out of the limelight. But like, it's like either you become a adult celebrity, or you become like a weird, like loose, occasionally in the news person.
Right, right.
and that sucks.
And some of them, like, you'll be like, where'd they go? And they just like, where'd Jonathan Taylor Thomas go, dude?
Right.
He's not dead, but I haven't seen him in the tabloids. He's not doing nothing. What's he up to?
Yeah, why is there no home improvement podcast? There's a fucking Boy Meets World podcast.
Right, right.
And there's also a step-by-step podcast
Man.
that just started. And yeah, come on, man. Where's my the Kids from Home Improvement podcast? Let's go, dude. Turn every sitcom into a podcast.
Yeah.
Grace Under Fire. I want to see that shit.
No, it would be fun. I think now, what do you think? Do you think now there's more hours of podcasts in existence than there were hours of history before podcasts?
Whoa.
Like if you started now and you had to listen to every second of every podcast, would it be 1 billion years?
Holy shit. Wow. That just blew my mind, dude. Holy fuck, man.
Maybe. I mean, whoa!
Yeah.
All right.
That's right, dude.
Dude, we're talking about the real shit, man.
Yeah, dude. Talk
This
about
is
shit.
the little hungover pensive episode. You know?
Yeah, man. I don't know. I like thinking things like that.
Yeah.
Like, have you seen Amelie?
No.
Okay, I've only seen part of it.
Yeah, I've seen like clips and shit.
Yeah, and it seems amazing. I want to watch it. I don't know why I've only seen a little bit. But I did see the part where she was like, I like to think about how many people in this town are having sex right now.
Oh, yeah.
And I've done that. I did that a lot when I was young. Like, it's just fun to think about that shit.
And like, especially in New York, you're like, within 20 feet of my head, 90 people are having sex.
I know. 90 people are having sex. 90 people are dying. 90
It's so
people.
weird.
Yeah.
So weird. It's just so many people.
I know, dude.
Yeah, that's an odd. And now I wonder too. We were talking about this a little on the last episode, but like right now, how many people are watching Lucky Number 11?
Dude, I know.
12, or is
I
it
know.
more than we think? You know, how many people right now are watching Men in Black?
I thought about that the other day when I rented Moonfall.
Yeah,
Like, I wonder if they thought that Moonfall would, like, just every now and then someone be like, I want to watch Moonfall. And
yeah,
how many people are watching Moonfall right now?
right. Around the whole world, you know, how many people are reading Moby Dick?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way to know.
Moby Dick. It's a lot of people right
You think it's a
now.
lot?
Yeah, I mean, Moby Dick is just one of the books that everyone talks about.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I don't think I'm gonna read it again. We read it.
I've
in
never read
school.
it.
It's pretty good, I guess.
I don't like whales.
I don't like whale books.
I don't like whale books, man. I like books about little fish.
Yeah.
Cats. If it was about a big fucking cat in the ocean,
Ooh, okay.
that'd be great. Yeah, dude. If if Moby Dick was a tiger, but was like in the ocean, then
Whoa.
I would love that
Okay.
book.
Isn't
First
that
of all,
Life of Pi?
Ahab would absolutely kill Moby Dick, no problem. It's just a tiger like trying to swim. Redo books, man.
Yeah.
Everybody make books.
Everybody's
different.
redoing movies.
Totally, man.
Yeah, we
Has
got.
there ever been a Moby Dick movie? There must have been.
Yeah, I saw one a long time ago. And it was like not good.
Right.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen. We're gonna get one. Yo, have you seen the Noah movie?
Mm-hmm.
That movie is amazing.
I like Noah. I
thought it was
cried
gonna
at Noah.
suck.
Yeah.
You cried?
Well, it's I'm not to do a spoiler, but in the Noah movie, it's Darren Aronofsky.
Yeah.
And it's got some wild shit with like rock monster demon angel things.
Yeah.
And but
Which is
Noah
not
thinks,
from the Bible.
Noah thinks if he has a boy that got like, you know what I mean? He thinks that God wants him to kill
Yeah.
his son.
Yes.
Which is just a wild, and it just, man, Russell Crowe is just going for it, and I couldn't handle it.
Oh,
I
that's
couldn't
right. Like the
handle-
concept of the movie is he believes that humans need to go
right.
because they are sinners and have like destroyed the earth. The sons of Cain are like disgusting, and so it's his responsibility to save all the animals.
Right.
But then his family are supposed to be the last living human beings.
Right. Or maybe it's a daughter. Maybe it's like if it's
No,
a
but
daughter.
then his son, along with their like adopted daughter, she gets pregnant.
Right.
And so he's going to have a granddaughter. And he's like, if you give birth to that granddaughter, I'll have to kill her.
Right. And he doesn't want to, but he thinks he has to.
Because God is telling me he has to, yeah.
Right. And so it's this crazy struggle, and he just can't. It's like
It's
unbelievable.
Intense. He's like holding a knife to a baby. It's
it's
fucked up.
bananas. It's
Yeah,
bananas. And I was like,
And I've never held a knife to a baby.
no, and you
myself.
shouldn't.
Yeah.
Even if they're being a little bitch.
Absolutely. I think the most I would do would be to bang a baby against the floor.
I do think this is frustrating about babies, and anybody with kids probably knows this, but sometimes they're crying, and it's not a big deal.
Right.
But they're just being annoying, and they don't know how to not. No one's
Yeah.
told. It's hard to communicate to them like this is annoying to everyone.
And that's when you got to shake them.
Right.
Yeah.
But sometimes they're crying, and it is an emergency.
Right.
So it's like stressful as hell. I don't know how people do it. It's like
I know, man. I don't know. When I'm in when I'm in public and someone's baby is crying and they're not doing anything about it, it pisses me off.
right.
I like, but not from like a shut that baby up, like take care of that kid
Yeah.
perspective. But I'm not a father. I don't know. I'm sure like if you have a really temperamental kid, it happens all the time. Like you're probably exhausted. You don't know how to quell this screaming baby all the time.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't understand it on a plane because, like, and this is an ignorant ass dipshit Caleb with no kids ass opinion.
Yeah.
But you know, it'll be a flight from L.A. to New York. You know,
Yeah.
and there's a 2-day-old baby just crying its ass off,
Dude.
and I'll go, just tell them you can't make it. I just had a kid.
Yeah.
I can't come to L.A. right now.
Yeah. Don't
And if
bring
you're
the-
coming back home to L.A. with the kid, what the hell were you doing in New York with the newborn? What are you doing?
Yeah.
I don't know. But that's just my... Tell them to come to you. If it's Christmas, everybody fly to where the newborn's at.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
But the baby hates it. Its little ears. Doesn't
Yeah.
know what's going on.
Totally.
And,
We hate it.
yeah, we
You hate it.
Yeah.
Like you, the parents, for sure hate this.
Yeah. I've had it so much where it's a toddler, like, I don't know, like 4 or 5, literally kicking my seat for 2 hours.
Dude.
And I'm like, it's happened so many times where I'm like, is this like a thing that is a TikTok trend where they're like, kick his seat for 2 hours, see what happens?
Yeah.
Are the parents telling you to do it? Because it's insane.
Yeah.
Ugh. Like, I feel like I'm on a prank show.
Yeah, no. It is very strange. I mean, you know, there are people got to travel. But I
No,
can't
they
really-
don't. They do not.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, you're right.
Like, if I had a kid, a little 3-day-old kid, and I was like, well, I'm going to fly with my
No, the
3-day-old kid to
3-day-old, I
Fort
agree.
Collins for the weekend. No. Cancel the weekend. Get a sitter. Figure it out. But I don't know.
No, I agree with you in that situation. That feels really crazy.
Yeah.
A baby that like can't do anything and is just going to be freaking the fuck out. I'm even weird about animals. Like I know there's situations where you got to bring them, but like one time there was a dog. There was like a tiny dog that was like I think an older dog on this plane, like under a seat 3 aisles up from me, and it like had a panic attack and took a shit,
Oh, boy.
and the whole plane smelled like shit. And it's like, why'd you bring this dog?
People have got... It's nuts what people are doing with dogs.
Yeah, yeah,
This is just your dog.
yeah.
Dude, the amount of parties I go to. Oh, everyone brought a dog?
Yo, dude, I like.
Great.
I'm pretty like I don't know. Generally, I'm pretty like worried I'm doing something wrong, you know. And if like something happens that I don't like, I definitely default usually to like, oh, maybe I don't understand. But for some reason, there's like certain things that like flick a switch, and I'm completely confident that this is like fucked up, and I hate you, and I'm just a dick about it. And one of those things is bringing animals into my house. And,
Oh,
dude, one time,
bananas.
my friend Chris was over in my apartment in L.A., and we had a little old dog. My roommate Will had a little old dog, and I had Dr. Funk, who was like at the time, like a 12-year-old cat, I think. And, you know, that's already an older cat, and she hates other animals. And I was hanging out with Chris, and he was like, can my buddy come over? And I was like, yeah, sure. He didn't say anything to me about anything The front door opens, and we had like stairs directly. You open the front door, and you're in stairs, and it goes up. And a fucking like golden retriever runs up into my house. And I was like, whoa, what the fuck? I like freaked out.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? I was like really like in his face angry. And he's like, what's this guy's fucking problem? Pointing to Chris. And I was like, don't talk to him. This is my house, dude. And he's like, what's your problem with my dog? And I was like, you brought him into my house.
Right.
And he was like, what's the problem with that? And then they like gaslit me.
What's the problem with it?
Yeah, dude. They like,
You didn't tell me.
and then like I was telling Chris, I was like, what the fuck, dude? What is this shit? And Chris was like, dude, whoa. And then afterward I was like, wait, do you not understand why I'm mad? And he was like, I guess I understand. And I was like, wait a minute. Both of you live a life where you don't know that people need to know you're about to let a dog into their house? Dogs like
Yeah, I know.
break
And they're like,
stuff and
that's like like a 2-year-old mentality. Like, I love dog, you love dog.
yeah, dude.
Yeah, I love dogs.
I
But
felt
you can't
insane.
just bring it on me.
This is honestly validating. That was years ago. And I just was like, wait a minute. You know those things that happen where you're like, am I crazy?
No.
Was I being a baby? But
So
like,
I can't tie my horse up
yeah, exactly.
in your kitchen.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't gallop my horse up your stairs.
yeah, totally.
You don't have any feed? No feed.
What do you mean I can't drop 37 umbrellas on the floor? Oh, it's bad to have 37 umbrellas in your kitchen. Okay.
I brought all my ants.
yeah, totally.
I can't feed my ants.
What do you mean? I'm just going to lean the four tires that are currently on my car against the wall in your hallway. Oh man, can I touch your face? Can I touch your face? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. No, that's such a...
it's also just sort of like, yeah, completely like, man, I think it's just
it's
like,
your dog.
you have to,
Yeah.
everyone on earth needs to start considering that perhaps one other person besides them is alive. I am so infuriated by it regularly. Like, and like literally like walking in LA is really crazy because no one in Los Angeles walks, so they're not aware that other people are walking. In
Right.
New York, I'd say about 60% of people do what you should do, which is you treat walking like driving.
Yeah.
There are people around you. You're aware that there's a finite amount of space on the sidewalk. Don't take up the entire sidewalk. If you're like a couple holding hands 4 feet away, skipping and
that
shit,
kills
people
me.
are trying to get around you.
That's only okay
Yeah.
if you've never been on a sidewalk before.
Yes.
And you're a toddler.
Yeah.
And in that case, your parents should be like, corralling you. But like a couple what are you doing?
4 of you walking side by side in one direction. Like literally, and I know that there are people listening now that are like, wait, you can't be pissed at this. And like, I'm telling you, the rest of us are so mad at you.
You're not strolling through a park at midnight in a romantic comedy. This is traffic.
It's traffic. And you need to, and here's another thing. If you have to stop to look at your phone, pull over. You literally
pull over.
You literally have to go to the side, and you have to. If you're not going to stop, look over your shoulder and be like, "Does me stopping right now cause a problem for someone behind me?"
Dude, it's unbelievable.
Oh man,
People in the airport.
Oh my god, dude.
People in the airport.
Yeah,
Just insane where they're like, look at all these stores.
yeah, dude.
Like
oh
they're
man,
they're like Emily in Paris. Just, well, what a world.
man.
What are you doing?
I have some women in my life. Allie is one of them. And then my friend Irene Morales in New York, who, God, I love this so much. It would never even occur to me to do this. And it's good because I'm a 6'1" guy with a deep voice. And it's different when
big
you're
ol'
like
ass.
and a fat fucking ass, dude. When you're like a small girl but like Irene and Allie, literally, if people do that, if they stop walking and they're like in your way, they'll literally be like, thank you so fucking much. That was awesome. And then they just like, they get afraid. And it's so great, dude, to see people get called out on it.
Yeah, you need to be. You need to be
yeah.
called out because it's, and if you're listening right now and you're like, oh, I like to walk like that. That's fine.
We
Now you
don't
know.
hate
You didn't know.
We are venting.
You don't know till you know.
But yeah, so that's the thing. We're venting about a thing that legitimately is very, very frustrating. But yeah, it's not a hate you thing. It's just a please. It's like a thing where if you heckle at a comedy show, I don't hate you the first time.
Right.
If I say, hey, no talking, please don't talk, it's interrupting the show, and then you're like, oh my God, I didn't know when you stop, amazing.
Totally fine, yeah.
Yeah. But, and also we all fuck up, and I've been in my head and on my phone and fucked up and whatever. But like, we just need each other in this world. We really do. It's real hard, man. Everyone's going to die, and things hurt real bad.
Yes,
You know?
true.
So just please, like, let's all help each other out here.
Dude, these people in the airport walking as fast as they can around a corner, tight turn.
Dude, just smacking into you. Yeah.
Oh. Were you
okay.
not watching what was it? Like, it's impossible. You can't
That's
even
a
watch
really
where you're
big
going.
one. That's a really big type of consideration I need to ask the world to have. Like, if you're rounding a corner, please be aware that you can't see. When you have no visibility,
You can't see.
You have to widen your turn, you know?
And
or if
take
you're
it a little
Man,
slow.
Here's another thing. If you're my fucking friend and you and I are walking next to each other on the street and we turn right, don't cut me off.
Right.
You walk wider. Widen your turn because we are a unit
dude.
walking right now.
It's unreal.
We don't fucking just like about face. You know what I mean? We're not in the fucking Marines, dude. We're moseying.
You ever walk on a sidewalk with a friend and they take up the whole sidewalk and you're walking on dirt?
Yeah, dude.
And I'll be like, you get the whole sidewalk? Do you
Also,
see me walking on dirt?
Who are these fucking people? I have numerous friends, dude, who will not stop walking 14 inches behind me. Or 14 inches in front. Walk next to me.
Yeah.
Like, what is that? Like, why am I, with my emotions, dragging you down the fucking street, man? And then I keep literally like, I didn't know how frustrated I am about shit
I'm
like
pissed.
This. I'm pissed. Dude, I have like a bunch of people in my life, people I love, who when we start walking, no matter what I do, they need to be exactly 1 foot, like we're next to each other and then they're 1 foot behind that. So they're like down to the left of me and then 12 inches back. And then I'll slow down my walking because that seems like I'm walking too fast. But then as I slow down, they stay 12 inches behind me to the left.
They're looking at your big old ass, Dave.
Yeah, that's right. And then some people like walk faster than me, and that I get because I can be a slow walker. And if that frustrates you, I get it, but I can't help it, man. I'm a slow guy. I like to walk slow. But sorry.
Man, who know how much rage we had in us today?
Dude, it's just a type of inconsiderateness that like no one talks about or is taught. And I just think it just doesn't enter a lot of people's brains. And so I don't like hate people, but I do need it to. It's like continuously frustrating because truly like most of us don't do it.
Right.
But enough people do. Like I think people just think when I'm walking, I'm just walking. It's no big deal. It's not a car. I can't hurt anybody.
Yeah, but you live in a society.
But you're in a goddamn way.
Yeah.
You're in my fucking way, dude. And I actively think about whether or not I'm in your way all the time.
Right.
And that's why I'm pissed off. At every moment, I'm like, oh, am I going to run into someone? Am I going to, like,
right.
Man, Allie is 1 inch tall. We were talking about that.
Exactly.
I can't tell you, dude, we'll be at a fucking concert, and a man who is 3 buildings tall will stand right in front of her, just like walk through the entire crowd and look around for a spot to stand, see her, and just block her view.
Yeah.
And just like cast a shadow over her entire body, and she'll just be like, what? Just put her hands up. Yeah, dude.
Hey.
Yeah, dude. Like, just stand behind her.
Right. Dude.
It's crazy,
I was dating a girl one time, and she did this thing that drove me nuts. And I told her, so what would happen if we were standing somewhere and someone was coming? She would just grab my arm and move me. And I would go, hey, if someone's coming and I'm in their way, you can just tell me I'm in their way or go, hey, move over here.
Tap me or whatever.
And I was just like, something about you grabbing my arm and moving me just makes me feel like a dog or a child. And it just feels like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She was like, oh. And then she just never stopped doing it. And I was just like, I will gladly move. Just let me
Please,
know.
God.
But That's like I'm
No,
not
yeah.
2 years old.
Don't lead me around by the nose. That stuff gets to me too.
Yeah,
man. Yeah.
no,
dude.
and it's like a tough, and I just don't know if I ever fully explained it, but
Yeah,
that's one.
I've dated some women who would like without saying anything like take a thumb and like wipe food off my face. And I would just be like, please do not do that.
I'm not your baby.
Yeah. I really need that to not be a thing that we do.
Oh, dude. Another one is you ever had a girlfriend throw some of your clothes away without asking you?
No.
Oh, dude.
Whoa.
Just like
That's insane.
I hate this shirt. I'm throwing it away for his own good. And then I'm just like, where's my shirt?
Right.
Gone.
My mother does that to my father, and he's
Right.
always like, I love that shirt. And she was like, there's holes in it. And he's like,
That's up to me.
yeah, totally.
And then I
Yeah.
remember making a big mistake and going, what if I threw your clothes away I didn't like? And she was like, there's clothes of mine you don't like?
Oh, man. It's a
I didn't
trap.
start this.
I know, dude.
You threw my shirt away that I love.
I've also never lived with a girl for an extended period of time. I've only lived with one girl, and it was for like a year.
Yeah.
So
She threw anything away?
No.
Throw nothing away?
I don't think so.
Interesting.
She did yell at me.
There you go.
I didn't like that.
Yeah.
That
I
was
don't care
bad.
for that.
That's another thing that really grinds my gears.
Boy, we got beef this
Being
episode.
yelled at.
We got hungover beef.
Please have some consideration.
Be
of
nice.
Human beings around you on the street, please. I implore you, those listening, and also please do not yell in the face of another adult. That's
Yeah.
another request I have.
Pretty good.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we need to take a break.
Let's take a break.
All right, we'll be right back.
All right.
What's it called?
Here we go again. News about the moon.
Dave, we got a big one.
Oh, yeah?
You're not gonna believe this, dude.
Did the moon die?
The moon is shrinking.
No.
Yep.
Shut the front door.
Yeah, dude. A region of the moon that's at the center of a new international space race because it may contain water ice, could be less hospitable than once thought, new research has found.
Wait, because it's shrinking?
So there are these moonquakes going on.
Right. It wouldn't be an earthquake now, would it?
It's a moon, yeah. A moonquake.
Whoa, a
dude.
moonquake, dude.
Yeah, and so there. Let's say I'm trying to see what it's talking about. Like, why is it shrinking? That's the headline. Is it shrinking? So okay, so there's an outer core that's molten and is cooling off, and as it cools, the moon shrinks, and the interior volume changes, and the crust has to adjust to that change. It's a global contraction to which tidal forces on the Earth also contribute. And that's something.
What the fuck? I don't here okay, first thing, I don't understand that at all. So
So the moon's got a core the same way that the Earth has a core.
we're talking about the surface of the core of the moon is
Yeah.
molten and is cooling. And it causes the core to shrink a little bit. That makes sense.
Yeah.
And then that affects the rest of the moon to it like sort of adjusts. Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so the moon is shrunk by about 150 feet.
Huh.
Yeah.
Wow.
But it's, let's see, a significant number in geological terms, but too small to cause any ripple effect on Earth or to tidal cycles, which is good. And the scientists
Whoa.
are saying, don't be alarmed, which makes me a little alarmed.
It's fine. We got the moon's little now.
Yeah, the moon's getting small.
We got a mini moon.
But to me, I'm like, that has to affect the tides, right?
It's just 150 feet.
I don't know. I don't like it. I don't want the moon shrinking.
150 feet. That's what? That's 25 of me.
25
25
days.
Daves. It shrunk by 25 Daves.
You're the new football field.
Yeah,
How many
dude.
Daves is the moon?
Yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, man.
There's no way to know.
Here we go again. News about the moon.
Oh, I love moon news.
Oh, man.
Also,
The Ben Shapiro's beard update.
It's still there.
God damn it.
The Ben Shapiro's beard update.
Welcome to What's It Called, everybody.
That's right.
We're so
the
happy that you're
hungover
here.
Potato Boys.
The hungover episode
That's right.
of What's It Called, the lay down for your brain. What's up, sleepers? What's up, Richard Carnes?
We love you.
Lay her down. Keep on tipping. Everybody got a dick hole. Fuck Walter Mondale. What's it called? .rodeo is our website. Go on there for links to all the things we do. Social media, our store where there's stupid shirts for sale, stupid campaign
So
signs.
many shirts. So many signs.
Link to our Patreon and all that shit. Tell your friends about us. You know, share all that stuff. We're so happy that you're here listening
dude.
to the show.
It's the best year of our life.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah, man.
I've never had a good year before, and now I do.
I think we're on track. It's feeling good, man.
Oh, man. Oh, I forgot about this.
Damn, that whiskey's wearing off.
Oh.
Ooh, I just found this stuff. Holy shit.
Oh, here we
She
go.
literally says,
Oh, wow, this is the full
Yeah, dude. Let's go.
Alex Jones. God damn.
I get up at 7 a.m. hungover.
I love this man. Just a
We
fantastic.
order breakfast. We drink coffee. I have sex with my wife. I have sex with my wife. I have sex with my wife. I get up at 7 a.m. hungover. I have sex with my wife. I bang my wife. I drink whiskey. I bang my wife. I have sex with my wife. I bang my wife. Take a hot bath. We order breakfast. We drink coffee. I have sex with my wife. I bang my wife.
Oh, boy.
Oh, it never gets old, dude.
Oh, man. That was
Man,
not a
I've been
sound
missing
effect.
these sound
I
effects.
know, totally. I love it so much. This guy, this dude here.
I drink whiskey. I bang my wife.
You know what's funny? You know Zach Pugh?
Yeah.
Doesn't he right here sound like Zach?
I drink whiskey. I bang my wife.
Oh, no.
That is how Zach.
Poor Zach.
I know. Sorry, Zach. You're
Sorry,
Alex
buddy.
Jones.
We love you so much, but man, lay off the whiskey, dude.
Alex. Yeah, let's call him Relax Jones.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, we just
Okay.
renamed Zach Pugh, everybody.
That's right. Little sleeper name.
What are we renaming this week, though? Caleb?
Longhorn Steakhouse.
Longhorn Steakhouse. Dude,
Ooh, Longhorn.
I had a fun time with
Yeah,
this.
dude.
Would you mind if I read all my names in a
Do it.
row?
There's no
'Cause
rules.
I did a little format here. Are you ready?
All right.
New names for Longhorn Steakhouse. Foghorn Leg House. Big Johnson Whorehouse.
Oh.
Blowjob Grindhouse. Eat Shit Fuck House. Don't Stop Believin' House.
Ooh, I like that.
And Go to Hell House. That's all I got.
Yeah. All right. I did a couple Longhorns. I actually never been to Longhorn until like a week ago.
I've never been in my life.
I went with my dad, and it was great. So.
I just assume it's like Joe Rogan
It's good.
Chili's.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's what I should have called it.
Yeah, dude. I got Olive Garden West.
Yeah, okay.
Dad's picking.
Wow, yeah, right.
An episode of Yellowstone got struck by lightning and gave me diarrhea.
Oh, I like that.
Toby Keith, I love this fast, casual Cracker Barrel after dark. This is my first rodeo.
Totally. It's like a rodeo light. Diet rodeo, dude.
Ben Shapiro with a cowboy hat on.
Totally. And he has done that, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, I hate him.
And for the sake of argument, let's say I was very hungry and wanted bread for the table.
Oh, no, I had a bunch of seltzer in my mouth when he said that. I don't know why I made that fucking choice. Putting a bunch of goddamn seltzer in my mouth.
And I got, fat don't care about your feelings.
Wow, you're still going.
Yeah, dude, that's all I got.
Holy shit, man. I love that you did it all as Sam Elliott.
Longhorn.
I'm doing an impression a week now. I got to do my impression. I got to make a fucking intro for
Yeah,
that.
dude, Dave's impression.
Dave's
of the week.
impression. Who's he going to be? Who is Dave going to be right now?
Who's Dave?
Who's Dave? That's what it's called.
Who's Dave?
Who's Dave?
Yeah, man.
I'll try Sam Elliott.
All right.
It's like,
Here we go.
get down off your horse and come over here and hug me. Nah, because that's I'm doing it all right? That's kind of, this is Sam Elliott, isn't it? I can't tell if it is.
Dude, it reminds me of this an very old George Carlin bit. I don't know if you know it, but it's where he just talks about how the word fuck is so violent.
Yeah.
And he's like, it's hit and fuck. And he's like, if they just replaced kill with fuck in movies. And then he goes, well, Sheriff, we're going to have to fuck you now. It's one of the funniest.
Yeah. Okay, wait, hold on. I want to try to. I'm going to take my headphones off. They're fucking with me. Well, that's what it is. Well, it was a tough day that day.
Pretty good.
Down in Rodeo Town. All the cowboys were tired and all the cowgirls were dead.
This is a story.
Yeah.
This is a real story
weird
here.
Morning out here in Deadwood, Village of the Damned. Didn't really know what happened that day, but Cowboy Steve and Cowboy Dan, they got up, stepped out of their Ford Broncos, and looked around and saw nothing but dead ladies. And they loved all those ladies. Loved them good.
What the hell?
I don't know. Loved them
Man.
more than they loved cheese and grits. Now,
Dude.
Cowboy Steve and Cowboy... They, of course, been selling lassos and saddles. Lassos and saddles to all the cowboys in... what did I call the town?
Dude, you've given it like 9 names.
I said it was Deadwood, Village of the Damned, but that was more of a metaphor than anything else. Now, everybody in the entire county knew that if you needed a lasso or a saddle or, of course, a brand new brass spur for the back of your boot, you go to Steve and Dan's cowboy store.
This makes me wonder if you've ever seen a Western.
I'm just saying Western stuff, dude. I don't...
Lassos.
Every single night, Cowboy Steve and Cowboy Dan would sit down in front of the television and watch their favorite movie, Steel Magnolias. Followed directly by Anchorman 2.
What the hell?
I don't know, dude.
This is great.
Steve and Dan were in love.
This is insanity. This is like a stream of consciousness, insane parable of.
I'm very proud of Mike Sam Elliott. Well, I just think that he's like,
Yeah.
I just think of him as a narrator of like a cowboy town, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why I started saying all the cowgirls were dead. It just came out and then
No,
it
that's just
went
where
from
your
there.
brain went.
Yeah, dude.
You know.
Man, cowboys and cowgirls, as hard as they try, they never truly get along. Girls and boys are different.
You gotta just write a Western now. I gotta see the day of a Western, dude.
A Western called Girls and Boys Are Different.
All right.
Girls are lassos and boys are saddles.
That makes as much sense as
As
anything,
anything
I've
else.
ever heard.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Boys come from the dust. And girls come from the beautiful, flowery hills. Grazed upon by cattle.
I think you're going insane. I think there's Sam Elliott is making you lose your grip on reality.
No, I'm just saying Western keywords over and over again.
Oh, Cowboy Dan.
Cowboy Dan
I think
and
I like Cowboy
Steve,
Dan more
They're
than
in
Steve.
love and they will and they watch Anchorman 2 every night. They'd seen Anchorman 1, but they didn't need to see it again.
That's what I love now about like guys that are like cowboys.
Yeah.
Is that it's 2024. They plow all day, then they're like, how'd it grab you if we watched The Bear?
Right. Totally.
I heard is nominated for 3 Emmys.
Yeah.
Now, arguably, it's not a comedy.
Yeah.
It's just like,
Y'all played the new Animal Crossing? Me and the fellas have been getting really into Zelda.
Now, sometimes I just watch it on Twitch, and I don't play it myself. If I'm out on the tractor, I'll just check it out on my iPhone.
You know, recently snowboarding piqued my interest. I've been seeing some snowboarding videos on Vimeo, and it's been making me think I wanted to try that out.
I've been getting really into meal prepping for the week.
I signed up for HelloFresh. Yeah, man.
Modern cowboys.
That's right. By day, I rustle cattle.
I just saw the trailer for Grand Theft Auto 6, and by God, I'm going to have to get a PlayStation 5.
By day, I rustle cattle, and by night, I binge The Witcher.
Now, every once in a while, I'll read sort of a romance novel on my Kindle. It's sort of a guilty pleasure.
Man, I tell you, it doesn't make no lick of sense. I can build a house ground up myself, just my own two hands, but I fucking suck at Fortnite.
No, this is Longhorn. That's what Longhorn's all about.
Totally. What was the game that we did?
It was Longhorn Steakhouse if it was a strip club.
Okay, dude. I haven't heard any of these. I can't fucking
boy.
wait, dude.
These are fun. So
Yeah.
we got at Demurist on Twitter said Long Dong Skank House.
Yeah. Hell yeah, dude.
We got Habanero on Discord said Prime Nip.
Oh, this is amazing.
Fondo Punch on Twitter said just the tri-tip.
Yep. Hell yeah, dude.
Real Joe Rogan 69 on Twitter said Hugh Heffer's Horny House.
Wow.
Sweet Baby Kev on Twitter said Hardee's.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
I like how everyone just is like, it's a male strip club.
Yeah, dude.
They don't even have to
Totally,
say it.
clearly.
Turducken MRE on Twitter said the shaved armadillo.
Amazing, dude.
Says hello comrades on Discord said try tips and beef dips.
God, that place sounds horrible.
She Carlene on Twitter said bedposts and spit roasts.
Oh, no, dude. Holy shit. Yo, it must have been so hard for you to rank these
I know.
and pick them, dude.
Coda O10 on Discord said the Kentucky cock muscle. Kentucky cock muscle. And the Ricky shit, Coda O10 on Discord said slapping udders. Slapping udders.
Jesus
dude.
Christ, dude. Man,
Oh.
y'all are always so funny and clever.
Man.
But even still, like, we go through a whole episode. By the end of it, it's hard to like fully LOL, even
I
on
know.
stuff that really makes me laugh. But god damn, those really got me.
It's so funny.
We're
I can't
at What's
handle
It Pod on Twitter if you want to jump in and rename. We post what we're renaming every Tuesday, I believe.
Something like that.
Tuesday or Wednesday.
Yeah.
And then that thing that we rename online that week, the episode comes out like 3 months later or something like that.
Yeah, dude.
And then we also rename in the Discord. And if you're like, fuck Twitter, which I agree with, our website's whatsitcalled.rodeo, and there's a link to an invite to the Discord there.
Yeah, dude.
God
Hop in
damn.
there. It's a lot of fun. And
That
man,
was so funny.
Yeah, that
Holy
killed me.
shit, man.
Longhorn Strip Club. This is funny.
Amazing. Well,
Yeah, dude.
all right.
What a day.
Slap- You boys want to go down to slapping udders? I want to get down there and slap some udders myself.
Udders.
I want to get. Let's go down to.
Oh.
It's just one guy
Yeah.
at the ranch keeps bringing up slapping udders, and they're like, "Dude, we
don't
don't
wanna
want to
go."
go to slapping udders, man." He's like, "I want to get a slap dance."
A slap dance. Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Go down to a slap dance is a little bit different than a lap dance, you see. A lap dance is when a beautiful lady dances all around your dick. A slap dance is when you get to slap on a cow. While a lady's dancing all over your dick.
Wild West Dave is just, that's the whole podcast.
I know
now.
I'm not doing exactly Sam Elliott either, am I?
It doesn't matter.
But I know, but I do. But no, really though, I really want to get better at impressions.
Yeah, we're gonna help. It's gonna happen.
He is like, it is okay. I was doing it before, right? He's like, well, okay, and I'm not gonna say the crazy shit. He's just like, yeah, it was a tough day for old Jeff, right?
Yeah.
Is it?
No, it's good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Nah.
All right.
All right.
We'll
I
see
don't
you
know
next
if it
week with a
is.
new impression.
Caleb, like my impression.
It's good.
No, I don't believe you. we love you guys so much.
Lay it on down.
Lay it down. We'll see you next week. Bye.
What's it called? What's it called?